to a beautiful day. Cheers, guys.
This week we are going Hollywood with Tommy Hollywood.
My name is Tommy Hollywood. Tommy Hollywood. And you might have known me from the show Lakeshore or MTV Creeps, all that fun TV stuff, which is my passion, so that's what I love to do. And today I'm gonna tell you where I live. I live in the Liberty Village, and it's a great location, downtown Toronto, very exciting, full of young people, full of bars, and all that fun stuff. If there's one thing I can tell you about myself is that I like having fun. On my free time, I like to be very active. Going to the gym is one of my favorite things to do. It's very important for me to be working out because that allows me to feel good. So when I get my activities and my nutrition, then I can, really have a good time while I party because I'm feeling very fresh and strong. I also like to play tennis. I'm very big on sports. We play as much as we can, but with a busy lifestyle, Hollywood lifestyle, it's not every day like it used to. After a nice little workout, I get combinations of different juices, for example, celery and lemon, or for example, orange and strawberry. This one juice will get you enough vitamins to give you power throughout the whole day, and you feel great. There's a juice bar on Bathurst and Bloor. It's called Gazzy. A good friend of mine is, Hey, Ziggy!
Hey, Hollywood, man. What's going on, buddy?
This is his business, and I love going there. I feel that they have the best fruits, the freshest products, and there's really probably the best place to get a fresh juice in Toronto. I need to show Toronto how to live healthy, like Hollywood. Hollywood lifestyle, baby. Cheers. Thanks a lot for the daily juice. How much do I owe you for the juice anyways?
Tommy, get out of here, man. You know your money's no good here, man. Just
That's my man. Thanks, Ziggy. I love my Babcha. Babcha, I love you. She's totally awesome. I have some of my best recipes from her. And sometimes we're a bit afraid of her. We consider her like the FBI because she has all of my friends' phone numbers. When she's looking for me, she'll find me.
Go chill out somewhere. Yeah, I don't know what you came here for, but I came to chill into the club on the clothes. We ain't tripping.
All right, Maddie. Thanks for the ride.
Don't forget your ride.
Oh, that's right, my racket. Thanks for the ride, bro. Catch you later. Now we're gonna take you up to my grandma's place here. Let's go visit Babcha. Oh. Babchu, thanks.
What is this?
This is my new TV show, reality show.
Theater is better. Oh, you're skinny.
Skinny? Well, you have to make me some food, your special recipes, Babchu.
Yes. I cook good.
Oh yeah. She's a very good cook. We love coming here to visit my grandmother. She makes the best food, and she's our favorite. What made me decide to apply to your contest on Look I Cook is, first of all, I love cooking, and I feel that it's one of the most important things, like I mentioned, to eat the right foods, and then you will get the right results. So I'm a strong believer of eating healthy and living the healthy lifestyle, and I want to share some of my recipes with people that can benefit their lives and get some of my Hollywood flavors into their daily routine. All right, Look I Cook. We'll see you in the kitchen.
Hi, Tommy. How are you? Welcome to the
Good.
show.
Thank you, Anthony.
Well, what are you going to be cooking for us today?
Today we're gonna make a recipe that is gonna make the girls want to marry you and the guys want to be your best friend.
All right,
They're gonna go nuts. So we're gonna make a tuna pasta. But what we're gonna do it a little differently. We're gonna make a tuna pasta sauce. So we're gonna make a tuna sauce mixed up with all these wonderful fresh ingredients. And then we're gonna put it over the pasta. And it's gonna be a nice, delicious, Italian, healthy, well-balanced meal.
All right, well, let's go. Let's get started. What's
Let's
the
do it.
first step?
First step, what you want to do, you want to prepare the water so it's boiling for the tomatoes. Because what you can do, some people, if you're lazy, you can just buy the crushed tomatoes in the can
Right.
and pour them in. But what I like to do, which is a thing that my grandmother taught me, which is even healthier, you get the 100% natural tomato. What I like to do is I boil them. Once you put them in the boiling water, what will happen is the tomatoes will crack on their own.
Exactly.
So once they crack, you just peel the skin, and then you just chop them up and throw them into the mix. And in the mix, we're gonna use just about a tablespoon of olive oil, extra virgin preferably. And then we're gonna chop up the onions with that, 2 cloves of garlic chopped up. And what else are we gonna put? We're gonna put about a tablespoon of lemon. I like to put a little more for a little bit of citrus flavor added.
So Tommy, I just dropped these in the water.
Yep.
And you can see actually they're starting to peel already.
Perfect.
That's about as good as it's gonna get.
Yep,
So,
I think so too. So we're gonna just peel those, and while we're doing that, I'm gonna get on the onions, and we can just chop that right in half.
all right.
I have a little helping hand over here called the slap chop. I mean, those lazy people that don't want to get their hands dirty, you can always cheat. I've never used it before, gotta be honest with you.
Let's see your skill.
Let's
If not,
see
we
it.
always have our trusty knife.
Ooh, look at those muscles.
Put some effort into it, Tommy. Attaboy. Looks good.
Oh, look at
Perfect.
that. Look at that, would ya? Doesn't get any better than that, my friend. So we're gonna put a little bit of oil on the frying pan. Chef Anthony says that's a perfect amount of oil. Just a little bit, spread it around.
Perfect.
Now we're gonna throw in all these fresh onions.
All right, Tommy, how am I doing over here peeling these tomatoes?
Wonderful, buddy, wonderful.
I'm looking forward to the women knocking on my door.
That's my lucky day. 2 guys in the kitchen.
All right, and I like how you added the onions before the garlic, because otherwise the garlic definitely would have burned by now.
You see?
So here
Tommy
are
Hollywood knows how to cook.
here are your tomatoes. We're gonna open up your garlic. Now we're gonna show you the easy way.
I was gonna use a slap chop.
You can, but it's busted, isn't it? There we go.
Oh, nice.
So it's like a slap chop, only your own hand. There we go.
Yeah, we're gonna use only a couple of pieces. We don't want to go too heavy on the garlic, because then that's not gonna work well
No,
with
that's
the ladies.
that's a
okay?
deal closer.
Yeah.
Are they still talking about cooking?
And the reason why we're doing these kind of tomatoes is because, you know, now it's the time of year for tomatoes. They're fresh, they're in abundance, they're very cheap. And in the wintertime, I myself, I use the canned tomatoes, because the canned tomatoes are actually picked, ripe, and canned right away. Whereas, you know, these tomatoes here, they're harvested when they're a little bit on the green side and brought over. But in the summer, it just happens like that because there's so many tomatoes.
Absolutely. But some people out there in the villages, who knows, maybe they don't have can openers. They need to boil it themselves.
Well said.
Okay.
All right.
Let's throw in that garlic.
Well, it's smelling great already. Can't go wrong with onions and garlic.
So what would you recommend is the best way to cut these tomatoes? I sometimes like to smash them. Smash them, mash them, throw them against the wall.
Do it, Tommy.
If you're not feeling that that happy that day, smashing them is good. But I find that a nice dice
Yeah.
will break down on their own. And
Get the nice chunks.
Exactly. They'll
Yeah.
break down on their own, so that's perfect.
And tomatoes are, you notice how we're using a lot of tomatoes here. This is just the healthiest thing you can do for meals. For meals, the healthiest thing is tomatoes and spinach. So I like to go heavy on the tomatoes most of the time. Plus you get that nice sauce.
Right on. That's
I don't
good.
like pasta dry, I like it saucy, you know?
Nice and wet.
Nice and Italian, you know what I mean?
All right, I'm gonna drop these in for now.
Nice.
All right.
So we slice the lemon right in half. It's up to you how much lemon you want to put. I like to put a little bit more than just a tablespoon because I like that nice citrusy flavor. It really works well with the tuna.
That's right. Brightens up the flavors. Now I'm just gonna add a little bit of salt to this. That way it'll help break down the tomatoes and the onions, and we'll get that little sauce that we're looking for a little bit sooner.
Perfect.
Perfect. There we go.
Oh yeah, look at that. It's coming along just fantastic here. We're using here, for this recipe, we're gonna use about 1 package. The smaller packs, they're about 500 grams. And that's gonna be perfect with the amount of tuna we're gonna put in. We have 2 cans of tuna we're gonna use, because if someone's working out or a very active lifestyle, you gotta get your protein, you need your carbs, you need your vegetables. So this is a very well-balanced meal, which you're gonna really enjoy. So we're gonna throw in the 2 cans of tuna. Okay, we're gonna mix that up.
Tommy, when you can do this, it gives you an extra point on the lady scale.
Oh, the scale just explodes. It goes right through the roof.
Exactly. So, Tommy, we mostly get viewers that look at the show for ADA.
Yep.
But you have any tips for the guys at home that that they can figure out where the lucky ladies are that you pick them up, and where do you introduce them to this dish and stuff like that?
You know what? I should be asking you the question, Anthony, because from what I've been hearing, the only reason the females watch the show is because of Chef Anthony. Okay.
You know what? After a lot of groveling and pleading, yeah, I do win them over with the food, but it takes a lot of begging. Please come home, please, please, please. So it doesn't work as easy. You've got the charm and the charisma, and you got this great pasta dish.
Look at those 2 playboys.
Why don't we clean up a little bit? We'll wait for our pasta to finish cooking, and when we get back from the break, we'll plate it all up, give it a sample, and you have another dish for us later on.
Oh yeah, we got a really nice fresh recipe. As the weather is getting warmer, we're gonna have to get a nice summer dish going on, which I have ready for you guys. Look at that balance. We have everything we need as a proper nutrition meal. We have our carbs, which provide a lot of energy, protein to build your muscle, and we got the healthiest things you can get, like tomatoes and such. And it's just a delicious overall meal.
Perfect.
Thanks for your help, buddy.
Thank you for the recipe. Tommy, let's give it a shot.
Let's dig in.
Awesome. I make this pasta all the time myself. It's variations of it. I mean, you can change the tuna to any other kind of fish. It could be shrimp. It could be anything. It's just it's all around good pasta. The fresh tomatoes, definitely give it a little kick.
If you had one word, how would you categorize this pasta right now?
Hollywood.
He said it.
All right, so we're gonna put this to the side, and we have your next dish, which is a very, very bright salad. Fresh fruits.
This is very exciting, guys. This is exciting. It really doesn't get any more exciting than this. Look at all this wonderful display of colors.
All right, there we go. Look at this.
This is just a fantastic recipe for the summer, warm weather, very fresh, very colorful, very healthy.
Yeah, this is definitely a patio type salad. It's a take on a nice California. It's got some fresh berries. And everything in here is all in season right now, and this is the best time to be making these salads, not in the winter time.
Absolutely, absolutely. So what we have here, we got fresh strawberries, raspberries, blackberries, mango, and walnuts.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we have mixed greens. And then we have raspberry vinaigrette dressing. And what we did, we took a whole mango and we chopped it up. We did put it in a blender. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a cup of the vinaigrette raspberry, and we're gonna pour it into the blended mango. And that's gonna give us a perfect fresh dressing that the ladies are gonna love.
Close it up, give it a quick blend.
We got our little friend there.
Yeah.
He's gonna help us. So we're just gonna throw all of the mango in. This is a whole mango, by the way, that we're throwing into the salad here.
Right.
What we're gonna do, we're gonna chop these up actually. We need to crunch them up a little bit.
Okay.
So either we take the slap chop.
We're gonna grab our slap chop again.
Yeah, we're gonna grab our slap chop.
So Tommy, you want me to cut up some of these strawberries?
We gotta put this together though.
All right, I'll take care of it old school. How's that? Tommy Hollywood, how did that handle come about?
You know what? It was just that I was raised into a sort of Hollywood lifestyle family where my mother, my grandmother, they're big actresses, and we travel around the world doing shows, and I came along them for most of these trips as a sound and lights technician. And another reason would be probably that, we're pretty good at impersonating people, and one of my buddies I imitated somebody, and one of my buddies just goes, "Holy, look at this guy, Hollywood." and all of us kind of laughed and decided that that's a good name for me, and ever since then we kind of kept that name, and it's been going pretty well for me. Working. throw all the nuts in. This is a mango raspberry vinaigrette dressing, my friend.
I mean, you just took the lid off of that, and I can smell the mango and the raspberries. It's incredible.
Oh, yeah.
And we know the health benefits to raspberries.
Oh, this is just delicious. Can't you smell that, Anthony?
It smells really, really good.
Oh, I think my neighbors are already getting hungry.
How much more do you want?
Oh, man, my neighbors are hungry for sure.
Are they all women, Tommy Hollywood? Tommy. Let's talk about Tommy Hollywood.
Come on, Ada, not you too.
He's cute.
He was great. You know what? He's full of energy. He's a great guy.
What do you think about his personality, seriously?
His personality, great, bubbly guy. You know, ladies, watch out because Tommy Hollywood is coming for you. So, yeah, it was a great show. He did a great job. I was proud of him.
Okay, let's talk about his cooking skills.
Cooking skills, you know, he's got it down. I mean, he made a great pasta dish. It was something very
so tasty.
It was something very simple. You know, it wasn't necessarily for a first date or anything like that. It was something that any woman could make at home. You know, any guy could come home and make it. It's all stuff you can find in your
he can make it for me
pantry.
anytime.
Oh, look at you.
Kidding me? But seriously, it's not up to us. No. It's up to you to vote for your favorite personality and favorite recipe. Go to lookICook.com or LookICook Facebook page.
That's right. So, you know, in honor of Tommy and his you know, nice dish for the ladies, you know, I'm gonna do some drinks that go with it. So we're gonna go and make a few drinks for him, and hopefully it adds to his repertoire. So here we go. Let's do it.
Go.
All right.
Anthony, talk to me. What's going on?
And, you know what? We had Hollywood on earlier, so we're gonna add to his repertoire of entertaining the ladies, the guests. This is for you ladies at home that want to get a couple girlfriends together and have a couple drinks, and as well as you know, nice summertime refreshing drinks.
Perfect idea and perfect way to end the show.
That's right. And you look like a bartender, so I'm gonna ask you for a lot of help today.
That's compliment, isn't it?
Yeah,
okay,
you
let's
better
do
believe
it.
We have this interesting thing. It's actually a strawberry beer. So the reason why I chose this for Tommy is because I'm sure he always has beer in the fridge. You know, so it's something that he can actually drink beer with the ladies, but at the same time he can class it up a little bit by adding a little bit of prosecco to it. Perfect.
Yeah.
And we're gonna go ahead and add a little bit of the strawberry beer. Oh, there you go.
Okay.
The pop of success. All right.
Okay, so far so good. Anything else?
That's it. I mean, you avoid the spilling.
That's it.
But
and the name of the drink?
We're gonna call this the Fiery Red. How's that?
I like it.
So we'll go through the colors of women's hair. So it's actually so
this
refreshing.
This is for Tommy's collection.
This is totally for Tommy's collection. So it's actually very refreshing. It's a great summertime patio drink. And you know, hey, it looks sexy, and why not?
It does. Okay,
know?
drink number 2. Let's go.
The next drink we're gonna do the hot blonde. How's that?
Yes, Anthony.
No pun intended. All right. So for that, we're gonna need a little vodka, a little limoncello, and we're gonna need some soda water. So again.
So let's start.
So we're gonna start off again with a little bit of ice. Go ahead.
Now I feel a little bit more comfortable.
You know, they say that you know, in the presence of a Polish woman, no man is supposed to touch vodka. So I'm gonna let you do the honors.
You learned something, you know.
I'm learning here and there. So in the meantime,
How much?
Yeah, go ahead. As much as. I mean, it's late in the afternoon.
Tell me how much?
All the way.
Bravo, Tommy.
Okay,
all right.
That's it?
Yeah, we got a little bit of vodka in there. We're going to put a little bit of...
That looks so pretty.
It's an awesome
Anything else?
It's an awesome little drink. Well,
so you know what I'm doing.
You know, we need to get the blonde in there. So why don't you add just a nice little splash of limoncello.
Just like...
No, a little bit more than that.
You said a little splash.
Okay, when? And a little bit in here. Excuse me.
Done.
There we go. And we're just going to top it off with a little bit of soda water.
I like that segment, seriously.
These are the best ones.
It is.
Now, we've named this one the Malibu Ada. All right, are you ready for to make your? Are you ready to make your own drink?
Yes, I am.
All right. For that, we're gonna need a shaker. You don't necessarily need one.
Okay.
You can definitely just build this drink, you know, the same way we did this one. But you know, it's always nice, especially if you're entertaining. It looks sexy when a guy's shaking up, or a woman. Probably more sexy if you're shaking this up. But you know what? We're gonna get it going. So to this, we want to add a little bit of ice.
Yeah.
There we go. And add if I can, you know, I'll add the vodka. We want this drink.
Malibu okay,
We want
go
this drink
ahead.
nice and cold.
Yeah,
So there you go.
that's it?
Yep. Put the thing on, put the lid on it. Hold the lid and just give it a shake. Yeah.
Just like-
that. Wow.
Good.
I can see the tips pouring in right now.
Okay, go
Okay,
ahead.
so yeah, go ahead. Add it to the glass.
Yeah.
Equal parts.
Oh, sorry.
So again, to this we're gonna add some
Yes.
soda water. This is where we're gonna add just some fresh blueberries.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna add a little bit of,
What's that?
this is cranberry.
Okay.
We have some orange juice over here. Ada,
Yes.
if you could just pour in a little bit of the orange juice, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna let it drizzle down the side.
Okay, let
and
me try. So just like that.
just exactly, just a little bit more
Little more.
inside, yeah. Look at me, look at that.
Look at that.
We're gonna finish this off with a nice garnish.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, I have to try my drink.
I mean, Scott, you know what? I love you, buddy, but you know, if I'm looking here or over there, if I got my choice, like.
I hear you, I hear you.
Do I need to put shorts on?
I have some of my best recipes from her. I don't know where to.
Here you go. Here you go. Forget about Tommy. Anthony. Anthony.
You know what? If you don't get the lady after this dinner, then something's really wrong. Hollywood lifestyle, baby. Cheers. She's our favorite.
That's what friends are for.